Let's take a look at the Module 7 project. So number 9 is what I want to talk about right now. So Skylar wants to create a macro that's going to allow her to quickly add the header to any worksheet that she adds to the workbook. So let's walk through this creating a macro together. So the instructions are telling us to switch to the Feast Letterhead worksheet, and that's where I'm there. And we want to make sure that the Use Relative References option is not selected. So when I go to the Developer tab, I can see right here Use Relative References. If it were selected, then you can tell that it's marked here because it has that grayish background. So I'm just going to click on that again to make sure that it's not selected. Now I want to record a macro and I have a name for it, so I'm going to click on Record Macro and I'm going to call it the Feast _ Letterhead. And I'm going to give it a shortcut. I want it to be Control-Shift-L. So where my cursor is right here, I'm going to hold down my Shift key and L, and it automatically inserts Shift-L. Now I do want to store it in this workbook, and I'm giving it the description. Okay, then I'm going to click on OK, and as soon as I click on OK, I'm going to start recording. And I can notice right down here I have the record button. So now I'm just going to walk through the steps A through F. So I'm going to change the column widths of columns A through D to 21 characters. So I'm going to select the entire columns A through D, and I'm going to go back to my Home tab and Format, and I'm going to change the column width to 21. And it looks like it's already 21, but I'll go ahead and type that in anyway just to make sure. Now I could just click and drag to get those columns to 21, but when you want to be precise, sometimes it's just better to go into the Format column width and do it that way. Now I'm going to merge and center the range A1 through D1. So I select that range and merge and center. Now I'm going to enter Cambridge Arts Fest. And I'm going to change the background to purple. So that's actually my fill color. And purple, and I want accent 4, lighter 40%. And now I am changing the font color to white. And that's just the very first one. So white background 1. And I think I missed a step. I missed number D, so I'm just going to go back and do that. I'm going to italicize it, and I'm going to make font size 24. So now I've done all the steps. I'm going back through and making sure I didn't forget anything else. And so now I'm going to click on the Stop Recording button. Okay, so now I have my macro and I want to test to see if it works. So I'm going to confirm that it works by switching to my payment information worksheet. And I'm going to run this macro. So I'm going to click in cell A1, go back to my Developer tab, Macros, and here's the macro that I just created. Click on that and run. And there you have it. Okay, if you need any further assistance on any of this, just let me know.